17th January 2019, a red letter day in the history of Lighthouse Communities Foundation. This is the day that 7 people from different corners of the world, 4 of whom are in the room today, Anu, Alice, Jamie, Sarah, they came to our Lighthouse and subsequently we became part of the Global Opportunity Youth Network. What a gift it has been. For those of you in the audience who are not so familiar with what this network is, you will hear more about it as the day progresses. But in one line, it's a network of young people, young leaders, and organizations working collectively to solve the problem of youth unemployment at scale. That is, youth from low-income communities. We are very proud to belong to this network. Why did it become a red letter day? It changed our trajectory. We started thinking more holistically. It sharpened our approach, our strategy, our data-driven decisions, and it led to innovation. It, in fact, shifted our horizon because it put us squarely as part of a global network and gave us the agency to think that we know a little bit more about livelihoods, what is happening in that space across the world. So thank you for this. You call us an anchor partner, but you have helped to anchor us in a global ecosystem that we wouldn't have got an exposure to otherwise. Cut forward to 17th November 2024, yesterday, this video that you saw, another red letter day. You know, this entire last 1 year that we've known that we are going to have the utter privilege of co-hosting this convening, we have dreamt, we have imagined, we have hoped, we have aspired to have a few hundreds of our alumni, the youth alumni, come together as a part of this convening. And it's very ambitious. If I look at another institution, I think it's one of the oldest institutions in India, right here in Pune. It's a college, Ferguson College. And if one were to do a concerted effort to have a reunion, they must be having close to 1 million alumni. It's more than a century old. We would be lucky, I'm one of the alumni of this college, we would be lucky to have a few hundred people meet. Now, who goes to a reunion, right? Yesterday, 3,000 young people showed up. They came from every corner of the city. There were 80 buses that traversed the length and breadth of Pimpri Chinchwad and Pune municipal corporations to bring them to the stadium, and that's how they came. What did they come for? I mean, many of them are working. It was very difficult for them to take out this time. They took 12 hours out on a Sunday, you know, their one free day to come. So I want to start this day with a sense of deep gratitude for the commitment that these young people have to the purpose of helping other young people like themselves discover their agency and walk the path of full potential. Thank you. I believe that some of it also had to do with a sense of belonging and community that young people have to each other and to, you know, the network as a whole, as well as to Lighthouse Communities Foundation. And that brings me to the theme of today afternoon in particular, which is on belonging, and of this conference in general, which is finding one's pathway to full potential. This is something that Lighthouse Communities Foundation deeply believes in, that every individual has a path to their own full potential. And in order to get to that path, one must discover their agency, have a space of belonging, and a sense of purpose. So we are really delighted to be welcoming John A. Powell this afternoon to talk on the theme of othering and belonging. He leads the Othering and Belonging Institute in UC Berkeley. I myself am happy and proud to feel a sense of belonging and community with this network, as well as Lighthouse Communities Foundation, our organization. Thank you for opening these doors. Well, this brings me to hosting this convening. Because we have received so much from the network, it really is a delight to be hosting this convening. On a lighter note, I could say that, you know, they say there's no such thing as a free lunch. And I will add to it, there is no such thing as a free trip. I really enjoyed the convenings in Bogota and in Mombasa. And this year, here we are hosting it ourselves. And yes, there have been anxious moments, but more than anything else, there has been a sense of excitement and purpose in putting this together. At the same time, also a sense of vulnerability. We have not held these kind of large format events before. And so I ask for your understanding and togetherness. If there are any things that need to be changed, do tell us. And I hope we are able to respond with grace. So welcome everyone to the formal kickoff of the convening. In this room today, we have delegates from 12 countries, 9 anchor partners. There are skilling organizations who are partners of this network. There are employer organizations, donor partners, other supporters in so many different ways, and most importantly, the young people who are the raison d'etre for where we are today. I would especially want to call out Bogota and Mombasa for the absolutely stellar convenings that you put together, the supremely gracious hosts that you were, and being able to show the way for us this year. And lastly, want to thank Pimpri Chinchwad Municipal Corporation in particular. Thank you for these amazing spaces, this Gadima Auditorium. So the Honorable Commissioner, Shri Shekhar Singh, he's the one who suggested this space, made this space happen. And same goes for Balewadi Stadium as well. Those of you who were there yesterday, what an amazing space that was. And apart from these spaces, sir, thank you for your relentless pursuit of this mission of agency and sustained livelihoods. So welcome everyone, and cheers to today, the rest of the convening. Hope it's a day and a week of fun, connections, learning, and a reinforcement of why we are here, the values of courage, inclusion, empathy, and integrity. Thank you.